actually Thursday and it is 9 a.m. right now. I'm just getting ready to go to this thing for work actually. So you guys saw that I did my makeup. I also need to do my hair. I'm gonna straighten it today. I've not straightened my hair since I cut it, so I'm really hoping that it's all even lengths. But when you have curly hair, obviously like you can get away with a lot more. And then I realized it also needs to be dyed again. So I have a clip with me just in case I need to like clip it at a certain way to make it look better. But Nathan is actually asleep because he is on night shift, so I'm trying not to wake him up. These are the things that like we're not gonna have to worry about when we move into our house, and I literally cannot wait for that because it's just annoying not being able to do the things that I need to do, obviously because he's sleeping. But yeah, so this is how my makeup turned out. I think it turned out really good. I am actually loving that lip stain. This is the one that I got. I will link it on Amazon because that's where I got it from, but it was super cheap and it peels off really, really nicely. My biggest tip is just when you're putting it on, don't put it where the driest spot of your mouth is. Not a lot of people, if you have filler in your lips, you're not going to have this issue, but because I don't have filler in my lips, I have a really dry spot right here, so I just don't put it there, and then I don't put it all the way to the middle, so I really just outline the most of it, but like really thickly, if that makes sense, and then just right here just leave that empty, and I think it works really, really well, honestly, and it's like the best color I think for my skin, so yeah, I love it. But anyway, I'm about to do my hair, so I'm just gonna time lapse me doing my hair really quickly and hurry up and get that done, and then I will see you guys whenever I'm finished and I'll show you guys the whole fit and all that stuff. So yeah. Okay, so I finished my hair. Definitely needs to be dyed, but I don't think you can really see it that bad if I'm not like in the direct like sunlight or whatever, which I don't think I'm gonna be because I'm gonna be in an event and I'll be indoors and nobody's gonna be paying attention to my hair truthfully, so I'm just gonna, I think I might just leave it completely down like this. I really like to do my bangs this way whenever I straighten my hair, just kind of like give them a little flip in because I think it looks good. But yeah, for the most part I think hair turned out okay. Obviously not my fave. I would have rather curled it, or like not curled it but like, you know, diffused it or whatever, but I just didn't want to do all of that today, and also I just didn't think I was gonna be able to do it because Nathan is in the room and I did not want to wake him up. So ideally, like normally when I straighten my hair I would like to straighten it in the bathroom, but you know, we're just trying to make sure that we don't wake him up, so there we go. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, now I'm gonna put on I'm wearing these pants, but I really should not have put them on until until I was about to leave, because now I've got to get a lint roller and get all of my hair off of them. Now I know why I don't ever straighten my hair, because I shed so much, honestly. It was either that or me use this clip and do just clipped up. Gotta twist it, and then this clip, you're supposed to like wrap it around the inside like 3 times and clip it. And I totally didn't do it right because I feel it not clipped. I just have so much hair. But that also doesn't look bad, but I don't think I want to do that, so we'll just do like we were doing. It's fine. I just hate wearing my hair straight and I always want to put it up immediately. So that is why it is never straight. But alright, so done everything I needed to do. Now I just need to get the rest of my clothes on, and I don't actually have to leave for another like hour or so. So I'm gonna put my clothes on and then get my lip gloss or whatever the hell I'm gonna put on my lips on, and go spray some perfume and stuff, and then I should be good to go. But yeah, I will come back to you guys whenever I have the final look put together and everything, and then I will catch up with you guys. Okay, this is the fit I'm going for today. I actually just got this shirt off of Amazon so I could wear it with the buttons open at the bottom, like, you know, like show your stomach, how those little Instagram girlies do. But I feel like it will work for this just fine, and then that way you can see the top of my pants that are buttoned, and and I'm probably just gonna wear, I have some flat mules that I think I'm probably just gonna wear. They are open toe, but it's business casual, so I think it should be okay. We don't have like a closed toe rule or anything, but this is the bag. I also just got this bag off of Amazon and I actually love how it looks. It's really, really nice, but yeah, so this is the fit without the shoes, obviously. Let me go get the shoes. I'll be back and then I'll show you the full look. All right, and this is the look with the shoes. Are these professional? I don't know. They look nice. I mean, it's summer, but should I show my toes or should I wear my closed toe mules? I don't know. They're really cute, but I think like there's a rule against this if I remember right somewhere. Something about closed toe shoes you're not supposed to, or open toe shoes, you're not supposed to wear open toe shoes for business casual, but I literally have no idea. I have another pair that are not open toe that I could, but I think I'm just gonna wear these and hope for the best. Or, I don't know, these look too unprofessional, I guess. Maybe I'll wear the closed toe ones that I have and then we'll just kind of go with that. Because I think I should be overdressed rather than underdressed for the first time I go to one of these. So that way, you know I can read the room and all that good stuff. So anyway, yeah, this is what we're wearing though. We're gonna be leaving soon. All right guys, I just got back from the event. It was business casual, but there were a lot of people wearing sandals, so me wearing open toe shoes was fine. But yeah, I stopped by Dutch Bros on the way home and just got me a little small iced coffee. But yeah, I'm about to get some work done and then I will catch up with you guys later. All right guys, I am pretty much off of work now. I had to go to that event earlier. I didn't really get to say a lot about it because Nathan was here and I was talking to him and I was also like preoccupied snapping my friend back. But anyway, yeah, the event went really well. The clothes that I picked out were great and everything, so nothing to worry about there. But yeah, I just came back home and I have been just, doing a little bit of work and then chilling. But yeah, just to chat a little bit. So because I have nothing else to do. So I actually have been super consistent with my workouts lately. Well, actually not lately, but like over the last like 3 months, I have been working out really consistently and I've been seeing a lot of really good results. Honestly, I feel like I should have taken a before picture because I did not, but like with my arms, like I have this like extra skin here that's like really flabby, but when I flex, it tightens up and then like it barely moves. So it's really just like a little bit of skin, but even like in this arm, I feel like you can see the definition a little bit better because like I have been just like lifting weights so consistently. But yeah, so my main thing is like just, be really consistent when you're lifting weights. And the way that I have been really consistent lifting weights is by only working out. Well, not only working out. Okay, so when I say only working out, I mean only lifting weights. I lift weights 3 days a week, and 3 days a week, heavy weights has been like the easiest split that I could possibly do, and I'm still seeing really good results only working out 3 days a week, like lifting weights. I still get in 10,000 steps every day, even on the days that I do not work out, except for today. Today, I was super busy, so I did not get any steps in, for real. I did park really far away and have to like walk all the way across the parking lot, so I still got some steps in. I think I'm at, which I could still get on the treadmill if I wanted to. I just don't want to because I have makeup on. Yeah, today did really bad. I have like 3,000 steps for like the entire day so far, and it's already 4 p.m. So that's really, really bad and not like my typical amount that I get in. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, typically on a daily basis, I get in at least 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. And I feel like that makes the biggest difference in just being active, especially being someone that works from home. And I do not get a lot of, I'm not standing a lot and walking around a lot unless I'm making myself. So it's really nice to just get in my steps and stuff like that. I feel like it really does make a huge difference. Like if you're stalled in your weight loss journey, honestly, try to get in more steps. And I mean like, I don't just mean like steps. I mean like targeted workout steps, like targeted walks, targeted maybe runs, whatever you're doing. And I also have been running a couple days a week. I do like to incorporate running on my walks when I'm outside, but it's obviously getting a lot hotter and I'm probably not gonna be running as much once it gets really, really hot just because I don't love it when it's really hot, honestly. So, but if the weather is fitting and it's not bad, like right now in Alabama, we have not really had any 90-degree weather, I wanna say, until this week. Like I think right now it's 93 degrees, which is the hottest it's been so far this year, which is not really typical for this time of the year. I feel like this time of the year, it's usually always really hot already, but it's been raining so much. Usually by May, we're in 90-degree weather, but this year we were bouncing between the 70s and the 80s for like a long time because of just all the rain and stuff that we've had. We had a real spring this year, I will say. So for the most part, the weather hasn't been like ideal as far as like sunny weather, but my power bill has been down, honestly, so I'm not mad about it. Normally this time of the year my power bill is like $350 or more, so I'm kind of enjoying the fact that it's not super high right now and all that good stuff. So yeah, for the most part though, I do think that being consistent, working out, lifting weights has made a hell of a difference in just like being able to maintain my weight, but also help tone up the areas that I'm trying to tone. So I really cannot wait to get my skin removal surgery later next year, because that is like the main thing that bothers me the most, is just like the skin around like my back, and then also like my stomach obviously is just bothered me for so long now, and like just like having a flat stomach is gonna be like something I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, this is insane, I cannot believe this is my body kind of thing, and I can't wait for that. But in the meantime, you know, like I am still, sorry if I look like shiny, I feel like the sun is shining on my face and I feel like I look like oily or something. But anyway, I lost my train of thought, guys. But I think I was saying like just being consistent. Oh, in the meantime, before like I get my surgery, I just want to be as consistent as possible lifting weights and try to tone up everything that I can tone up, because after I have surgery, I will not be able to lift weights probably for like 2 months. I want to say it's going to be a while. I will still be able to do walks and stuff like that, just obviously not very fast walks like I do right now. Right now when I go for a walk, my pace is really fast because I'm just doing it to get back as fast as possible, and that's why I've also started running, because I want to be able to do that entire 3-mile walk that I do, you know, in like 30 minutes eventually. And right now the fastest I've done it is like walking and running is at like 39 minutes. So yeah, if I ran the whole way it'd be different, but I only run like the last bit of it. So I think it's like 0.65 miles that I actually like run if I run, or when I run, and I don't even run all the way to the house, so there's that. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we've been doing. We just been chilling, and I'm gonna eat dinner soon. I did meal prep my dinner for this week, which I do every week, as I told you guys. I'm gonna have some chicken teriyaki and broccoli with rice. That was on the meal prep video that you guys will have seen before this, like for the month, so like you'll already know what I'm having basically. And yeah, it's been really good. It's a super low calorie dinner. It's like 541 grams or 541 calories. And how much protein does it have in it actually? Because I should check. Okay. I do use the Carb Manager app, if I did not tell you guys that, but I think I've mentioned that plenty of times. Let me go look for Sunday, because that was the day that I put it in here. Or was it? Maybe it was yesterday, Monday? Whatever, I'll just, oh wait, here we go. Restore draft. This is the draft. I had a draft that I hadn't finished. Okay, so it's chicken teriyaki, broccoli with rice. It has 10 servings. Each serving has 551 calories, 52 grams of carbs per serving. And then also, oh wait, that's not even with the broccoli. I gotta add the broccoli. Okay, so the recipe actually has 605 calories per serving, 58 grams of carbs, and then 49 grams of protein and 17 grams of fat. So it's great, actually perfect for me, honestly, because I have been not eating enough protein, I feel like, and the fact that this has so much protein in it is actually a really good thing. And then I put in my lunches for every single day. I did eat something at that community conference thing that I had to go to, so I didn't eat very much though, so I just ate some like lettuce or like spring mix with ranch, and then like some beef stroganoff. They had beef stroganoff, but I didn't get very much of it because I didn't want to eat too much of those noodles. And then also I don't really like eating in front of people either, but I did eat the steamed veggies that they had, which was just like carrots and like green beans and stuff like that, so I ate a good bit of that. But yeah, so lately I have been struggling to get in my protein amounts for this. So today, if I was to eat my normal lunch, I'd be at 98 grams of protein, 97 carbs, but only like 1,064 calories. So I will have definitely, I did eat Dutch Bros though. I had a Dutch Bros coffee, so that's like 250 calories. That's just me thinking out loud, guys. But anyway, but yeah, we're gonna have lunch soon. Honestly, I have just had some random things happen to me lately that I thought I would talk about. So for some reason, so Hilton actually reached out to me the other day, like, because I'm a Hilton Honors member, and they called me about this opportunity that they have where it's basically like a timeshare presentation. If they ever call you talking about a timeshare presentation, take them up on the offer because it is basically a free trip. So I basically got a free 3-night stay in Orlando next year for like $100 and like some, or it's like, I think it's all gonna come out to like $25 basically. Like it's gonna be really cheap. And the only thing I'm gonna have to pay for is just like transportation to get there. And then also like, we're gonna go to Disney World. So park tickets probably. But yeah, if they ever reach out to you, I was stoked about that honestly, because you know, a free trip, like obviously it's basically a free trip. So, which is good because next year, you know, we're gonna be in our house and like budgeting a different kind of budget, so it's gonna be different, and then it'll be nice to have a little trip already paid for basically. We still want to go on another cruise next year. Anyway, I just thought I would talk about that because I thought that was crazy that Hilton had actually reached out to me for a Hilton Honors promo thing that they're having to where I could actually get additional points. So, or not additional points, but get a free stay. And then I also have like a free 1-night stay that I have not reserved yet from my Hilton Honors credit card that I have, because I use that credit card specifically so I get those points, and I love that card, honestly. I feel like it's so worth the annual fee. If you buy groceries and you buy groceries with that card and just pay it off every month, it literally stacks up so fast. It is like the best thing, honestly, because it is paid for so many of our trips, I will say. We love Hilton and we do book with them a lot, so really just having to stay in like hotels here and there, or also like resorts and stuff like that, it's really been beneficial. But yeah, so in December we're actually going on a 7-night cruise. I don't know if I've actually spoken all the way about this and like where we're going and all that stuff, but we're going to Nassau, Coco Key, Haiti, Labadee, Haiti, and then also Falmouth, Jamaica, and it's gonna be for 7 nights, so 3 of those are cruise days, and it's just gonna be so nice. I cannot wait, honestly. I think it's the perfect way to end the year this year, because we've been, you know, planning for like so long to move into our house, and we planned this trip like last year and paid it off already, so it's just like a nice way to end the year, you know. And funnily enough, if you do not know this, if you reach out to Royal Caribbean when they're having sales, you can ask them if the current deals are better than the current deal that you booked for your vacation, and if the prices are cheaper, they'll give you those rates. Because I did that not too long ago, and it ended up saving me $613, and they gave me a $175 cruise credit. Like, I feel like that is the biggest gatekeeping secret that nobody talks enough about. If you reach out to Royal when they're running these deals, they give you the freaking deal that they are having. It's insane. So I have, you know, gotten so lucky in the past because I monitor their website when they're having these sales, and I call, and then we get better and better deals every single time. So our trip, I think, was gonna cost us over $3,000, and I saved us like $600 out of that, and then also got us an extra $175 cruise credit. So like, really, and I don't think we still owed like $800 at the time that I called, and it ended up making us only owe like $276, and then I also got that $175 onboard credit. So it really, really helped out a lot, honestly, and like, I'm just so stoked about it. But I just booked our tickets, our flights for that this past week, and we're actually gonna have to fly into Fort Lauderdale because it sails out of Miami, but to fly into Miami that week, for some reason, the rates are ungodly high. So I am just flying us into Fort Lauderdale because it's so close that we're just gonna, you know, take an Uber to the other side and like for the cruise port and all that stuff. So it's not really a big deal, but yeah, that's pretty much what we're gonna do. But I will see you guys at dinner. Morning, it's Friday. I did not finish vlogging yesterday. I don't know what happened, but I forgot that I was filming, and so I like never showed you guys dinner or whatever, but sorry about that. But today, it's Friday and I have no plans today, so I obviously have to work, but I am just about to make me some coffee, and then after that I probably am gonna finish editing a YouTube video that has to go up today, and I will catch up with you guys a little bit later. I'm just about to make me some coffee and hang out for a minute, and then after that I will get started. But yeah.